Hi Capricorn, this is Athena. I am Athena, and I have laid out some cards for you. First thing I have to say is that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 10 cards are Major ARcaNA in the 4 are in reverse. So these might be the energies that you need to give off right now, as opposed to looking to find it outside. It might be you might have affected this chain of events. The first card you have, Capricorn, in the past is the Six of Wands in reverse. The Six of Wands is about spiritual victory, returning home. Most sixes are about moving or going somewhere, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. The sixes ask, where are you going? Where are you going to end up? Should you follow this path, Capricorn? Or where are you avoiding going, as you have it in the reverse? So I'm hearing you've been avoiding going home, you've been avoiding going to church, you've been avoiding going back to that crazy job. You're not showing up to the court dates, you're not home at night, you're not there in the beginning of the day, you can't be bothered in the morning. I am just getting a sense that you are living in a state of fantasy, Capricorn. You are really hoping for the answers to fall in your lap. There is still so much more to learn for you, Capricorn, at this time. You cannot just rely on how you feel and what you heard. You have to get some solid proof, and it might not be in the ideals. It might just be bad timing. But now is the time. I feel like you've been thinking long enough. Can you pass the test now? So with the Six of Wands in reverse, that is a card about perhaps a spiritual defeat. Maybe your reputation might be suffering at this time, because I know whenever the universe is giving this much reverse, this much shade, it is probably about something major, something that is really affecting your soul. I'm sorry, Capricorn. The next card in your past is the Hierophant in reverse. So this is a card a lot of people call the marriage card. Yeah, your reputation might be on the line. in regards to, maybe something that you hold sacred, that you believe in, as far as an institution, maybe your marriage, maybe your church, um, maybe even people look up to you in a sense, and you might just be doubting yourself, Capricorn. You have the Tower also in your past in the reverse. The Tower is a shock, an epiphany, a breaking, a complete upheaval. It is the 26. It is, well, we offered you a Uber. We offered you a, we tried to write it down for you, send you a letter. Now it's the towers, the marshals are showing up. But because the Tower is in reverse, I'm going to say it's something that you expected. It's not that much of a surprise. It was kind of inevitable. And that's what I was trying to say, I think, earlier with all of the major arcana. Oh, thank you. Um, all the major arcana being in reverse is, it's like you already know this. You're expecting this. It's not less painful or shocking or anything. It's just, it was inevitable. This is things that inevitability. So I'm hearing you might not have gotten the welcome home you were hoping for, but you kind of expected it wouldn't be all that of a big deal. Welcome home, if that applies to you. You might have recently gone to visit a school or a college, or went on an interview or something of the sort, and it just didn't give you the big hurrah that you were looking for. The first card you have in your present is the Death card in reverse. So I'll say we have a couple of signs here just to give you an idea. All the fixed signs are here. Taurus, Capricorn, no, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. The fixed energy. The Tower's here, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries. Aries is here twice. Taurus is here. Scorpio's here. Aries is here a lot. So Scorpio, Aries, and possibly with the help of your Taurus friends, they might be around in this situation also. If this is a relationship, one-on-one type of situation, those things might be happening. So something, the big hurrah that might have transpired in the past, it was inevitable, and you expected this. It didn't make it easier to go through, but it was inevitable. There's nothing you can do about that. So in all senses, it's best to leave the past where it is. You can't do anything to change the past. It's impossible. So the Death card in reverse in your present, saying that heavy on your mind is you thought things would be different. You were ready for things to be different, and it's not. It's different, but not in the way you thought. You expected it to be, you didn't expect it to have such an effect on people and how they view you, on your reputation, some ideals and, stereotypes, things of that nature, Capricorn. You weren't expecting it to be such a big deal, and yet you are really surprised, but not deterred that you're gonna have to work much more on changing people's mind about that, changing people's mind about you. You know, you're gonna have to show people why you might be the best option. Give them solid proof and be humble. Okay, Capricorn. Um, the next card you have in your present is the Fool. He's also here in reverse. So, like I was saying, someone that's at the center of your reading. Nothing new. Nothing new came about. No, if you were willing to take the risk, it didn't matter because the big thing never happened. The old thing never finished. Whatever this situation is that I'm hearing about, seeing, it has a lot to do with your personal reputation and really charting your course, your path for the next couple of months. Yeah. I'm thinking with the Fool being in reverse, right next the Hierophant, the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles. This might be just, getting turned down for a job. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much, I feel like this is something to do with a career situation. And for Capricorn, we know the career and the heart are very closely linked. Self and the career are closely paired. So I know this might be a difficult time for the Capricorn who is ready to start the career, but the career is not ready to start. Have patience, be humble, be willing to keep an open mind. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Be a good student, be a good listener, stay humble, be stable, because some other options are coming your way. The Seven of Cups is also in your present. It's rooting down your reading, so it's really just giving me the sense that you really thought you had it in the bag, and now you really are having to scramble for the options, like perhaps there was no plan B, and that's really not like Capricorn, right? To not have the plan B, because plan A, you work hard enough, you get it. But it's just saying there's a bit of information you might not have known. Someone, and I just feel like this is your energy. The first card in your the future is the Page of Pentacles, and I feel like that might be Capricorn's energy right now. He's willing to learn, he's willing to share what he has learned, but it's just not a time for a new opportunity to begin. The next card you have is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. To me, this is like a Major ARcaNA. If you could see how these cards are laying next to each other, the Ace of Pentacles, it looks just as important as in anyone that it's next to, and it being also in reverse is just saying, maybe the bottom is a little bit that rung that you skipped over because you're tall enough to just start at rung 3, but you've got to do your due diligence, put in your time. When your time comes around, Capricorn, it's always a slow uphill steady grind, right? That's Capricorn. I know you're disappointed. I know you were ready to get a move on it. That's the only thing that can really make you happy, is to have kind of landed that job, gotten that new position, um, won that court case, or, just you just wanted to really see that plan come to fruition. And unfortunately, the universe is like, I got it at a screeching halt, like, pump your brakes. I think that's gonna be the title of your reading, Capricorn. Pump your motherfucking brakes. Hold up. Hold up. You don't know about these institutions. You never really had anything to lose. You never even had anything really die. You haven't started anything new yet. You can't make a solid business plan yet. Like, pump your brakes. This is not for everybody. I'm just giving the examples that are coming to me naturally. I am just happy that these two cards are here. The Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. This is saying to me, there is a chance and there's a time. And it's a coming. It's a coming. That's in your... The Wheel of Fortune is the final card in your future, if I didn't say that. So that's the divine timing card. That is the fixed energy. Hold on, my Capricorn baby. It's going to be okay. So... Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. So I feel like you're not really... The reputation thing, it made you feel like, you're a little hurt, It kind of made you feel like, why they don't want to mess with me, a little lonely. I feel like you might have been putting too much emphasis on, bragging about the things that you were able to get away with, and that might be where the universe is saying maybe you haven't learned your lesson about the institution and the tradition and how things are supposed to be, because you want kudos for what you haven't earned yet. I'm hearing like you never even had your heart broken yet, so it was a big wish of yours, and to join this institution or this place, this marriage, this job, this organization. You wanted to be with them, and they just maybe didn't trust you. You really wished for this, so there was always a possibility that you wouldn't get what you were expecting, or that it wouldn't come to fruition, or it would fall apart, it would end. So you were kind of expecting it, but it doesn't make it easier that it was something you really wished for, something that would have fixed everything. It seems like, you know, you were waiting for a decision to be made. The Lovers is here in reverse as well. The only thing that's upright is the star in the Wheel of Fortune so far. Is out of all this major arcana, is saying like something's out of balance. What you want and what you need are conflicting. You need your mojo back, Capricorn. Oh, you might be moving too slow. You might be a little too lazy, but the Knight clarifying the Fool says to me, the Fool is in reverse. There is the need for you to kind of just keep plugging away, starting off smaller. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. You just gotta start off small because you've got a lot of work to do. You've got a lot of personal growth and change to do. You've got a one-track mind and you might need, crack it open. Or maybe you're the exact opposite. You're just too scattered. You're doing too many things. Your mission is to plug away. A lot's going on in your planet right now. Capricorns. We just rounding up you guys' season, and so there's a lot of information being downloaded to you at once, and it's like, but all this information ain't worth a dollar. I can't get a job out of knowing all this. Why am I dealing with all of this emotional, spiritual stuff if it's not gonna make me some money, honey? I hear you. You feel like you might be wasting your time with the studying or going to the orientations, the meetings, the church, the Wednesday night Bible study, the this, the that. Even maybe even this reading might feel like a complete waste of time. You're very much so looking for the coin. Here's your card. He finally popped up. Also, the Capricorn card, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. No one's going to take a bad deal, okay? It feels like you're smart enough to know when you're offering someone a shitty deal. Yeah, this is saying so much. You're offering someone a shitty deal. You weren't the right guy for the job. You know you weren't, but you went after it anyway. Or this could be reversed. Don't put so much on it, Capricorn. Don't put so much emphasis. I know you want to really convince the organization or whatever it is that you're trying to join, whatever this wish is that you have. You're trying to manipulate your way to get it somehow, some way. You're trying every tactic, promising the world. And Lord, if the world pops up, I'm gonna go take a swig or something. Okay, why is the devil here though? The Page of Wands. So it's just not a good idea. People are just in the future. It's like you offering people this coin and people can see whether it's a good investment or not off the rip, and it's not. It has too many imbalances. You might have forgotten the rule of good business is to make it a win-win situation, okay? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Because the universe is so sweet. Divine timing is so precious. It will heal you. It will fulfill you when you do get it. You'll be emotionally prepared to hold on to it and keep it for a very, very long time. And share it with someone who deserves it as well. Some woman, a Queen of Cups, might be a big part of when answering the question, when is this opportunity going to come? Okay, when divine timing is such a hard energy to wait for Capricorn. What can we tell them? Okay, 2, if that's a number for you, 2, 7 in reverse. So maybe I heard maybe someone you met 5 months ago, but within 2 to 5 months, I feel like May, now February, again May, by the summer, September, October, these are all things I'm hearing with us of the school situation. You'll have found the right school by September. If it's a job situation, Capricorn, think back 5 months ago. If it's some type of business deal, you need to rethink that plan because it's not quite profitable yet for everyone involved. You don't want to disappoint your investors, that's for sure. So a move might be involved, a move that you might not want to make, but you might have to as well. You have so much Major ARcaNA, Capricorn. I'm gonna I want to give you some more cards because there's so much Major ARcaNA. Okay, so why is the Chariot here in reverse for Capricorn? Is this about a move that he'll have to make? Because we were really trying to find out some kind of validation for divine timing for Capricorn. How much longer? And now we have the Chariot in reverse saying, don't go, you can't move yet. Wait until when? Oh, universe spirits, can you just please give us one good idea of how long? They said 2 to 5 to 7 months. Just want to make sure that we're not, crushing his hopes or dreams, the Capricorn collective. Okay, that's it. Spirit said, I said what I said. 2 to 5. That's your sentence. 2 to 5 months from now would be July. You'll know if it's worth it by July. You'll have the right one picked out by September. And, sorry how the things didn't work out in the past. Okay, I'm sorry, universe, for questioning the question you didn't want to answer. It just is what it is. But can we at least understand why the Chariot is here in reverse? Please for one card about the Chariot being in reverse. Clarify the Chariot. Yes, universe, can you clarify the Chariot? Okay. Let's see. I mean, it doesn't seem like it. I guess it's more because this is a general reading. I'm going to say the timing is going to be different for each and every one of you. But as a collective, it seems like the Capricorn is being asked to change their expectations a bit, start a new way of thinking in which you are more of service and giving as opposed to receiving. Stop making those naughty deals, Capricorns, okay? Listen, this one sounds like you guys might need some spiritual guidance reading. So if you want to book a one-on-one reading to get some more clarity on these things, whatever it is going on in your life, I'm pretty sure it is throwing you for a real loop, Capricorn. So I would say happy birthday. I will do a personal reading for you for $10. Just let me know in the comments if you want me to do a read for you. Just $10, okay? Just because this is a lot, okay? I will put some information in the description box for you to reach out to me, but if you just put a comment letting me know that you're interested in a personal reading, I will respond to you directly. Okay, thank you.